Oh no, now I'm sad. It literally opens with the protagonist of Orcs Must Die. I'm pretty sure, right? That's him? Oh. Orcs Must Die was a series I really liked, and then instead of making an Orcs Must Die 3, they made a weird hybrid MOBA thing that no one really liked, and then they tried to turn that into retrograde it into Orcs Must Die 3, but it just wasn't as good, and now I think that companies might... I forget what happened there. I think the company might be dead now, actually. I think, at the very least, Orcs Must Die Unchained and Hero Academy 2, like, closed down. And I think that was also because the Robot Entertainment was going under, but I might not be right about that part. So now I'm just generally sad when I see that character. Is he the protagonist of this game? Is it a coincidence that he looks just like that guy? I don't think it is. Did I just accidentally start the credits? Wait. Oh no, I didn't.
Years have passed since the great warrior and leader of men, Aramis, vanished. Left behind were his mighty gauntlets, artifacts of untold power, giving their wielder the strength to move mountains, as the stories were told. Also left behind was his daughter, Gully. She discovered her father's gauntlets, setting in motion the events that would make her a target of great importance and bring her into the company of her greatest defenders. Nolan, the wise and mighty wizard, whose tongue is as sharp as his wit. His mysterious companion, Calibretto, a war golem of immense power. Garrison, a swordsman, once brother-in-arms to Aramis, now sworn to protect his only living kin. And the rogue, Red Monica, who can be foe as quickly as friend. Together, they have traveled the capital lands while defending Gully from those who seek the power of her gauntlets for themselves. Nolan, on a personal quest to learn more about mana, which fuels the world's magic and technology, has led the group towards a mysterious landmass known as the Crescent Isle. There, vast reserves of mana were once rumored to exist. As they approach the island, they quickly discover why so little is known about the area.
Did I imagine that connection? Is it not the guy from Orcs Must Die? Does he just look so much like him? I don't know. I'm all paranoid now. Maybe I imagined that connection. This game's been in the to-do list for a while, and so I think it might have just kind of wormed its way in the back of my brain somewhere. I think I forgot to mention this was requested by Patreon subscriber Sage Genesis.
Everyone hang on.
What are you waiting for? Shoot back!
With what? It's a stealth ship.
This is stealth?
Just do something.
It's always on me, ain't it? These kids don't know how easy they've got it.
We're being boarded.
Gully, get below deck.
You break easier than I do, remember?
More incoming, port side.
Oh no!
Gully, what?
Gully.
I've got you. All right, Red. Looks like it's just me and, figures.
Wow, just up and abandon the dude, huh? Alright. I see how it is. I'm starting off as Gully. We made it! Or at least, I did. Greto? Garrison? Please be nearby. I actually don't even know what genre this is going in. I just launched it. Debris. I'm playing back-to-back games with fantastic art. What does spacebar do? Punch the ground? And I guess I used up one of them now. Not a cooldown. There's Bretto. Zzz. You're awake.
Bretto, you're all right.
Yes. Are you feeling better? You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming, or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison? Monica?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm so woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
Calibretto has joined the party. Oh, I can change with Z and X. Oh, it pop-ups to explain that to me now. Each member of the party has their own unique dungeon skills. You can swap out the active party member in order to use each abilities and explore and interact with the world. You can open up your compendium to check the skills section to see what each hero's dungeon skills do. Calibretto's revitalized dungeon skill can heal the party. Try swapping to him to heal your party. But they have limited uses. I wonder if you can pick them up. Ah, inventory is 0. 0 of all things, right? Not O? O opens the compendium. There's codexes. There's the heroes. Both level 1. Okay, she has Aramis's legacy. Ancient gloves left to Goli by her father, the hero of Aramis. Traveling garb. Oh, that's not her skills. Ground smash. Briefly stun all nearby enemies. Stun carries over into combat. Also breaks weak walls. Stuns carry over into combat. So you don't do combat in this screen. It's not like Diablo or anything. There must be like a fight screen, probably turn-based. But you probably see mobs out in the world like in a JRPG. Some JRPGs where you can see them beforehand, and you can probably use this to stun them and then start the turn-based fight, or whatever the form of the fight takes place in. And this one heals. Yeah, dungeon skills can be used while exploring dungeons. So I think the idea there is we're in the non-combat portion of the game where you wander around, and so here you have limited use skills that you can use to heal your party and stuff like that, but you need to replenish them somewhere. That way you can't just infinitely heal outside of combat and be totally fine. Let's get going and see if we can find what a fight looks like in this game. Gah. Look out! I'm a big old robot. This is great art. Is that a fight? What's that? Oh, it's a slime. Hello. Beast. Well, hello there. Oh yeah, turn-based combat. I was right about that part. Okay, how do I... Gut punch? Oh, right-click tells me what it does. 14 damage, applies Sunder. Whatever Sunder does. Increasing physical damage taken by 10%. That's what it does for 3 turns. Generates 10 overcharge. Another thing to learn what that means. What is overcharge? Defense matrix reduces all damage taken by 40% until next turn. If attacked while active, generates 5 overcharge. What's overcharge? Oh, did I just use that skill on accident? Hover over status symbols near cursor in combat to get more info about the buffs and debuffs. Oh, I used defense. I came over here and right-clicked on him. I guess that somehow made it use overcharge. Okay, looking at this, I'm guessing it's probably made for a controller. But if I fire it up now, the controller's probably going to take a while to activate, so we'll just have to make do. But this interface is almost certainly made for a controller like all turn-based RPG stuff usually was. Abilities. Scattershot. So multiple enemy targets. Or place a shield that absorbs damage. Ooh, items, abilities, protection. So it's got that system that I saw in Final Fantasy X, where it shows the current turn order, and it also shows you how your turn order is going to change if you pick certain abilities. Which I always think is a really cool, interesting idea. So Overcharge is some kind of universal mechanic, evidently. And not just specific to the robot. No, even getting attacked gives you some overcharge. Also, you can poison this guy. Is he a person inside? He's got smoke coming out. I don't know. Obliterate. Deals 22 damage over 4 hits. If centered or bleeding, the enemy takes an additional 7 damage. Oh, so I should definitely do this first. Acting. Ow. Alright. Might be overkill at this point, but who cares? Obliterate. Oh, is it going to take a little while to do? Ah. So some attacks take more time to activate. That's what's going on there. Calibretto. Oh yeah, it's a turn-based RPG, all the way up to the point, all the way up to and including like the end of fight, victory jubilee. What's it called? Fanfare. Completing a dungeon will cause time to pass, causing some things in the overworld to repopulate, refreshing vendor inventories, and causing enemies to respawn. Garrison went northeast looking for Monica and Nolan. We should head that direction. I'm sure they're fine. But we should hurry just in case. Acknowledged. That's probably fine. Uh-oh. Ruins Bat. Fleeing is your only chance for survival. Healing Wave. Heal an ally for 54 health. I should heal me. So it's gonna take a moment to happen. Oh yeah. He's gonna get to attack first. So Healing Wave takes a while to activate, apparently. Place a damage shield on an ally. Let's focus on attacking for now. Don't know what Overcharge does. Also was not expecting the robot to be a healer, but it might have expected that when he was being all guardian in that intro cutscene, although that would still imply tank, I guess. Perhaps. You don't like it when I punch you, do you? Yeah, I imagine that might knock him out when you punched him with a fist that's larger than him. It's a fantasy game where, of all things, I have a cast of characters that specialize in just punching people with gauntlets. Aw, birdie. This'll be easy. You've got Sunder. Oh. That appears to have been a critical. The birds like him, and he likes the birds. Hey, Veil Scout's Tunic. Oh, Tab also opens this. I bet you can wear that here. I bet it's worth more. We're apparently going to lose some attack power, but we gain physical and magical defense and stamina. It's probably worth it. Probably. Now the question is, can we find the others? What's your spider look like? Oh god. Not a happy looking thing. Alright. Gut punch weakens it for the others. And now it's almost dead. Do I get poisoned? Uh-uh. Threat eliminated. I'm being a little bit spammy with regular attack. Just to see if we can get further in the time we have. As opposed to being choosy. Hey, there's the other guy.
Gully, I'm glad you're alright. What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
You would have done the same for me.
Maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you. Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them.
Garrison has joined the party. Let's see what he does. So, skills. Quick Step, a dash that avoids trap damage and adds a massive haste buff to Garrison if he initiates combat with it. Alright. Oh, they have passive skills. He has 10% healing power, she has 10% damage reduction, he has builds overcharge faster and has a larger overcharge pool. Okay, what's overcharge? Hit points and MP are the only meters I see, and experience. Curious about that. Parry. Reduce damage taken by 40% until next turn. If attacked, Garrison's attack power will increase by 5% for one turn. Swift Strike deals damage and gets overcharge. Ah, there's speeds listed on these skills. These are instant, yeah. So instant, very fast, very fast. Instant, fast, very fast. So that shows how much delay there is for each skill. Nothing's slower than fast so far. Making fast, ironically, the slowest thing you can be. Rally Strike. Deals 34 damage and increases haste for all party members by 10% for 2 turns. Cleave. Deals 18 damage to the target and a nearby enemy. Warblade consumes up to 40 overcharge, which must be displayed somewhere, I guess. Dealing 44 damage and adding 0.2 to damage for each overcharge used. Oh, it uses up to 40, so if I have less than 40, I can still use it. They have biographies. Gully has long been on a quest to find her missing father, Aramis. Her most prized possession is the pair of gauntlets that he left behind, which he used to fearsome effect on the field of battle. They give her incredible power, but also put her in great danger. She's not the only one who knows of their power. Calibretto. An ancient war golem built for battle, Calibretto developed his own sentience and, in the process, befriended the wise wizard Nolan, who saved him from persecution. Though a kind and nurturing protector, Bretto commands an arsenal of destructive firepower capable of quickly handling any threat to himself or his allies. Well, good that there's no stakes in this game then. Garrison. A legendary warrior and fallen paladin turned sellsword. Once loyal to the missing hero Aramis, Garrison struggles to escape his own violent past. He is now drawn back into conflict by his sense of duty, seeking redemption for past sins and the defense of Aramis's daughter Gully on her many adventures. Now where can we find our missing character? Spoils of War, 1 of 4. The General returns. A handwritten journal entry is scrawled on the parchment. General Savior returned from the main front last night. Because he came in darkness, few got a good look at him, other than to say he seemed well. The wars elsewhere have taken their toll on the outpost, with ranks thinning and our defensive practices becoming lax. I'm not sure Ravenheart even bothered to take his patrol last night, but then he always did seem the lazy sort. That should change, with Xavier stalking the halls once more. Carlost. Fight, 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 fight. Triple character fight. That should be extra doomed now, right? Yeah. If we must. Let's get that Sunder in place so that everyone can do bonus damage. Overcharge, here we go. Ah. Overcharge is displayed in red next to your mana bar. It's generated by using regular actions. Overcharge is consumed in place of mana and used for bonus effects and certain abilities. It goes away after combat though, so make sure you use it while you can. It's consumed in place of mana. Ah. So if I use something that generates overcharge, then use something that uses mana, then it'll use up the overcharge first. Whereas if you want to use something that uses overcharge, you better get a bunch of overcharge. So that's why the mana bars are shaped like that. You can add it to the end of the mana, even after mana goes down. Like this is, we have a plus 10 here, but this meter, like he's got a big ol' extra chunk just for overcharge, whereas these characters have more room for mana. Got it. Interesting that it's on its own meter. I guess the fact that it's sharing a meter with mana is specifically because of the fact that it gets spent first, so it's communicating that idea visually. But I would have never guessed it was there until I was told about it, because that's like it's kind of a secret. That's a very different thing. I want to see this one. It deals damage and does haste. I've missed some dialogue here because it just started auto-playing. Damn. No, please. Don't get up. I like the visuals, and I like the character designs quite a bit. You have to do something really, really interesting, though, with turn-based combat to get me interested. Or just don't have random encounters, I guess. Or even filler encounters, I guess. I think the issue that I have with turn-based style, like the JRPG style game, is not the turn-based combat itself, it's that it's grinding with that turn-based system. You can kind of like hack your way through a fight in a Western RPG or a shooter or a Diablo action RPG, but in a JRPG, it's like you gotta do the button by button combo and actually act out the entire turn-based fight for every individual like low impact fight. And so whenever I play a JRPG or a game that has turn-based combat, I always find myself just waiting for the boss fight to happen, because that's when it's interesting and there's stakes, or just any fight that has story attached to it, as opposed to random slimes that just exist for some reason. That's where the more of those encounters there are, the more I sort of lose interest in the genre a little bit. Although Darkest Dungeon did a good job at making things tense and snappy, and every moment feels worrying. So sometimes what the genre needs for me is just high stakes and a constant threat of losing relatively quickly, as opposed to the relatively meaty characters you usually have. I believe the town we spotted is just north of here. Perhaps we should head there before exploring further. Bretto's right. Let's head there first. Alright. Harm's Way? Town is called Harm's Way. This must be the village. I see a few lights, but no people. Where are they? Let's bang on a few doors. The heavy iron door, radiant furnace, and proliferation of metalworking tools strewn about tells you this must be a smith's shop. Pull the massive doors open.
You're the town smith?
Hey, who the hell are you?
That's a rough way to greet strangers.
Being strangers, you don't know how rough we get around here.
I suppose we're gonna learn quickly.
Aye, skin's got to be thick to survive in a forsaken land like this one. And your hammer better be heavy. Speaking of forsaken lands, how did you lot end up here?
We came in on an airship. As we approached, pirates ambushed us.
Sounds right enough. Though not quite pirates, as you say. Bandits. Simple as that. Just thugs full of hot air. But they've been a right pain in the arse recently.
Bandits. Who do they work for?
Well, being bandits. Themselves, mostly. That said, they're acting differently the last few moons. Less scatterbrained. More organized. As a few of us left a bit worried.
We were separated from some friends during the battle. We think they may have them, or know where they are. We'd like to chat with them.
Chat. A few weaklings came by causing trouble last dawn. Chased them off down the south road. You can head that way, if you think you'll find your friends.
If we don't, they'll regret it.
Keep your head up. They must have a camp down there somewhere. Yeah.
Let's chat. Avoiding the southern roads, are you? We'll head there soon enough. As you say.
Interrupting my work. Careful.
That's that. The Book of Secrets. A well-made sign hangs from an oiled gargoyle on the door. It reads, "Out to lunch." Rip the sign down and throw it into the dirt? That's just rude. Unnecessary, frankly. Let's go ahead and head forward. Probably not gonna have time to make it to the objective, are we? This turn-based fight's probably gonna round out the episode. Hey, 2 enemies this time. Don't make me enjoy this. Obliterate. But bonus damage if you actually have Sunder already applied, so... Let's try doing some whoa damage first. Scatter shot. Does bonus damage to the other target. But it's going to take them both the moment to actually do it. Cleave. Let's do this. Multi-target. Unnecessary multi-target in the second person's case because that guy's already dead. Got him. I'm so into this art style. I really am. Alright, that's about the time we have for today. So thanks for watching like always, guys. If you want to check out this game for yourself, there's a link to the Steam page in the description. Thanks to the developers for sending me the code so I could preview their game. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.